We've got this gap on our living room wall between the light that I made and the door, which we pretty much always leave open. And we can never really decide what to put here. So in today's video, I'm going to be making some wall art from this cedar cookie slab. I got this wood from a local supplier called Any Wood GB. First thing to do is a cleanup process. This involves removing the bark from the outer edge of the slab using a chisel and a wire wheel. I can then start to remove the rotten areas from this centre section. I chose this slab because of its inner section, as I'm going to be infilling this later. I'm using a chisel to remove any of the soft areas and then cleaning this up best I can with sandpaper. The only part that needs to look neat is the top edge of this. Next up is the sanding. With this being a cookie slab, it's going to take a lot of sanding, so I'm starting with some 80 grit and then I'm going to move up later up through the grits. The middle part is getting filled with epoxy resin, so to measure out how much is needed, I'm going to be using sand. I'll measure how much sand it takes to fill this void, and then that's the volume of epoxy that I'll need. To stop the resin from potentially soaking into the wood, I'll first soak the wood in the centre area with a coat of clear resin. Once that's nice and dry, I can pour the epoxy. I'm going to tape the hole up and then sit the slab on a piece of MDF so it's nice and flat to do the epoxy pour. I then just have to hope it doesn't leak. Because of the thickness of this slab, I'm going to do this in two pours. The first using clear epoxy and then the second using this tinted epoxy. In our living room, we've got a deep yellow as the accent colour. So for the epoxy resin inlay, I'm going to be using a similar yellow to match. So I've done the first pour in the middle here. As you can see, that's gone off. I've since decided that I'm going to do a full flood coat on the top just to close the end grain of the slab. I left the resin to dry for a couple of days and then I was ready to sand and finish. The slab's got a few cracks in it which adds to the character of the piece, but I don't really want these cracks spreading over time. I'm going to be making some Bowtie inlays to stabilise these cracks with this nice contrasting walnut. I'm cutting the bow ties on the bandsaw, just using a simple jig and then marking out the size onto the slab for cutting. I'm sanding the whole slab up the grits to smooth everything out, and I'm also sanding the epoxy to get this flush with the slab. To finish, I'm going to add a couple of coats of my own hard wax oil, letting this soak into the wood to give it a nice deep colour. All that's left to do is to mount this onto the wall using a French cleat system, and that is the project finished.